Hello and welcome to a Not So Awesome Review. And today we're looking at the Dragon Ball Super DragonStars series Super Saiyan Vegeta Dragon Ball Fighterz Limited Edition, only available at GameStop. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And I gotta say, it is a really nice looking figure. Aesthetically, I think they nailed it. It looks exactly like the version of Vegeta they're copying in the game, and the paint job, which is the main reason you're going to be getting this figure, is awesome. And the reason I say that is because if you take a look at the box, it is the same box as the actual Super Saiyan Vegeta. Same pieces, same body, same build of figure piece for Shenron. Nothing different here from the Super Saiyan Vegeta aside from the paint. And I gotta say, the paint really does make it look really good. Now, I don't have the original Super Saiyan Vegeta. I do have the original Vegeta, and it's basically the same body with a slightly smaller head, which the head, I will say right now, if you didn't get the Super Saiyan Vegeta, looks way better than the original release Vegeta because it's smaller, it's nicer, it looks better. I didn't know that the head was actually different between both figures until I got this guy, and I really do like, just that piece of it right there. It looks better than this guy right here. This guy's got like a little bit more of a chubby face, and that guy's got a little bit more of a elongated face, which I think fits the character better, and would have done really good to have it on him. But I can see why. At least they did change something in between the figures, between Super Saiyan and not Super Saiyan. But that's besides the point. The main thing we're going to talk about here is his appearance, his paint apps, because that's the reason you're buying this figure, is for the way he looks. So first off, we're going to talk about is the fact that I really like the matted black and the matted white around his body, and the fact that his armor is glossy. I think it looks really, really good. There is a little bit of white kind of coming on right there on the armor, but it's not that big of a deal. I think paint wise, it's really nice. It looks really good. The glossiness definitely complements the matte color on there. I think his face looks really good. You can see the red eyes, you can see a little bit of yellow around his eyes and under the lines, the hair being the right color, the skin tone being that nice pale color. I think it looks really good aesthetically. They nailed it. I like it. I really, really like it. I mean, there's no complaints in me with this figure at all. Uh, Articulation wise, though, yeah, it's still not the greatest figure on earth. His arm can only move about that much. He can rotate here, double jointed elbow, uh, kind of that little hinge on the wrist. He can't really look up or down all too much, but he does have really good pivot, which I think the other Vegeta didn't really have. The non-Super Saiyan one, I should say, does have that weird kind of like bicep muscles, whatever, on the not biceps, but muscles right there under his chest armor, which I still don't understand why they put that there. That just looks ridiculous. You can kind of go side to side here. Not really too much forward or back. Can rotate at the waist all the way, though. He does have to pull down legs, like the older Figuarts and the current Figurized figures. Can kick that much with it not pulled down. And with it pulled down, he can kick up, but he has that kind of rotation thing going on. He does have double jointed knees right there, and he does have a slight pivot at the ankle. And he can rotate from the upper thigh right there. So, like I said, articulation wise, for $20, not bad, not great. Could have an ab crunch that's better, but it's definitely not a bad articulated figure. They are getting better. The newer line of the series, the newer wave with Hit and Trunks in them, seems to be doing a lot better in the articulation department. So I'm assuming that Vegeta will probably be way better than this one articulation wise, but paint wise, I just really, really like it. I mean, it's from the game. It looks like it. It looks like he's from the game. And if you hear a noise in the background, that's my dog snoring, sleeping. It's late, just letting you guys know. But yeah, I really like the figure. If you're planning on getting it, if you're thinking about getting it, you're debating it, definitely pick it up. Still available as of right now on GameStop's website for retail price. I say this because on eBay, the scalpers are, they're going strong. They're definitely charging way too much for it, considering you can still order them online. Again, just check your local stores. I had 3 in the morning that had it, and by the time I was able to get out and get it, only one store had it, but you'll still be able to pick this guy up and the Goku. And I'm not regretting it, actually. The more I mess with him, the more I look at him, the more I'm like really liking this figure. It's really nice. Now, he isn't interchangeable with the whole figure arts at all and figure rise. I don't really think so. Um, Stands just below 6.5 inches, which isn't that good considering Goku stood at just about 6.5 inches. So he's definitely not in scale with Goku here. He should definitely be a little bit shorter, which means when you put him next to the figure arts Goku, even though Goku's head is about maybe a few centimeters taller than Vegeta's hair definitely goes way past him, and it definitely no, that's definitely way off. If you want a quick comparison with the Vegeta from the figurized wave, which by the way looks beyond ridiculous. Let me get his arm down compared to this guy just because of the muscles and the. I mean, I know why they did it. It's like the Super Vegeta from when he fought Cell, but he looks so ridiculous next to this Vegeta. Um, you can see that this Vegeta is a little bit taller than that one, so I I guess you could put it with your Figurized collection if you really wanted to, though I think, on his own, by himself, just these two figures look amazing. And just a quick comparison with the Hit figure that I reviewed earlier in the week, or I guess at this point it would be last week. He's definitely shorter than Hit, and I think that is a good thing, because Hit is definitely a taller character who does not seem to want to cooperate and stand up right now, but that is besides the point. He, height-wise, I think that's alright. And compared to the non-Super Saiyan version of Vegeta, it's basically the same body, but you can see, like, what a difference paint job does. I mean, granted, like I said, the heads are different. This one is definitely smaller. This one's definitely a little bit wider. The chest armor, you can see, just, this one looks cheap. There's no shading on it. There's nothing going on. It's just white and yellow. This one, they definitely put in the extra money for that paint job, and it shows. And I'm glad they did, because it is a really nice job. Same body, but a world of difference in the paint department. And yeah, not really much else to say. Like I said, I definitely recommend it if you're thinking about getting this figure. Go for it. If you like the game, you want something from the game, again, here's your option for a collectible. Whatever you want to open it or not, he looks good in and out of the package. And yeah, that's pretty much all I kind of have to say about it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. See you guys later, and subscribe for more. See you guys later. Again, redundant. It's long. It's late. I'm gonna say it's long. See, this is how late it is. I'm confusing the word long with late. Anyways, see you guys later. Goodbye.